say yosoma say kohwehwe obi a woye mamboni, obi a woye nyaatwumni, obi a woye wudini, na onam kwan so na wohia NPP ni asan wechi. Na saa mamboni enye nyaatwumni na wo hwehwe no no. Ono a no ye NPP ni na wohia no no. You see the level of shamelessness in some political party near friend NPP no. Sometimes you just wonder, say, is it in the water they drink? I say, NPP for him say, oh, ko join here, your man will be my one unum ni we are. Uni ni wo. Because NPP and the only political party ya. Ye di obi beto company biano. NPP time, or best say ho. Just say, wabema company na perform bad, poor. Now so free aban mu pe say nipa krona be sign echi no onumum ye campaign and onumum ye demonstration etia nipa foforo awaba se bone na wono committee ye no nipa foforo ne na ye. And that is exactly the same thing we are seeing ewo the cocoa sector. Hey, the truth of the matter is say some Ghanaians are not being fair with NDC ewo cocoa nsensem no emo. Because we all sat in this country and ye who say NPP time Cocobod penny, your friend ba parliament. Se won't be in someone no, se dientia, and a several months. Woman to me entia cocoa here for ka. Se won't be in someone no, se dientia na cocoa, a cadaho, a Cocobod, a cadaho. NPP for crowd the year campaign. Because na Cocobod penny no, or supported by Omia. Sa time, na kwabne Japan. Eko radio so kra kwakọ catch sa Cocobod penyi no. Se wo no ye de wakọ tena Cocobod. Oba ye no e kan kwa no wabo wo ho. O so ya so support ba omia. Pe wo be bi tina na ye ejuma ni ye. Ye ni na ye te krom ha ye te nsem ni bi. Ye hu videos ehu sansem ni na. Nanso wende koko nsem aba. Obi aye na adwe se de ne refi se NPP time. De omo ye no no. Amende Cocobod penyi no ono ankasa ba etumi ba betina radio so ni TV so. Ekasa se wono ne papa so penyi de yenhie bi da wogana ha ne papa ya de no ko tena Cocobod wa bo adwuma ye NPP mo ba ya ende wo hweko CPC PBC buni mo ba be gu sa cocoa processing company ni na enne ne batumi nya kukudro kokko tena TV so defend ne papa se ne papa de the tirimu nyansa odibu Cocobod nte ye hu bi da. Meanwhile the facts are there. And they are not on premo koko to me koshe in obi asema comment obi comment be out say the snakes in the bushes are or say the snakes in the bushes are there. Or can or use word be and indeed no kware na enye bibia mo ende mutumi kọ nwremu se mu ni kokofo kwa akokasa de mo mudi ye kokofo wo krom ha no ende mo pese mo trese mo mu ye kokofo agenkwa. The bebo video be atremo na a video of NDC communicator Abbas Nuruddin. Oni the former Cocobod spokesperson Fifi Boafo. Because the same way by no ono nso ka ho na wo tuja atum. Meanwhile embra na wo nso Cocobod ono ohun semia wo mo mismanage ye ho but ende na nonda san crofo ni ende omo company ti arande abe say yentu rande abe emfiri ho. Omo pass tribalistic comments. Tribal comments. Say randi abe ne kran oye nkreni na nkranfo de ankomo de ne den ni koko. Mi omo refi omo ho say tete kwashi na wono di koko fi Fernando Po ba na oye nkreni omo refi. Yentie Abbas Nuruddin. Senia o treaty Fifi Boafo. Ewo good morning Ghana so.
Allow me away from what you said. Sometimes it is very troubling. It is very troubling. Fifi Boafo is my friend. When you hear people like Fifi Boafo, who contributed immensely to the suffering of the people, Fifi was the manager of the CEO at Cocobod. Look at the mess they created at Cocobod. They left us a debt overhang of 32 billion at Cocobod. Jute sacks alone, they procured more than $100 million worth of jute sacks, more than we needed as a country. And quite recently, Cocobod have had to auction some of their juice sacks in order to even have space to store the cocoa it has procured. You people went for Fifi Buafu as manager of the CU. You went for a $320 million facility from the African Development Bank to tackle cocoa disease of 156,000 hectares. At the time you were living, that money has been fully depleted. Only 40,000 of those hectares have been repaired. And you are taking 700 million of Cocobod's money in addition. And these are you disputing that fact? You went for $320 million. I'm coming. You see, you went for a $320 million facility from Cocobod to tackle cocoa disease of 153,000 hectares. By the time Fifi and his boss were living, that 320 million had been fully depleted. Only 40,000 hectares had been completed, and they are taking 700 million of Cocobod's money on top. So if Cocobod is on its knees today, if Cocobod is struggling today, it's because of some of the, I don't want to say irresponsible decision Fifi Buafo and his boss took. Now Cocobod is saddled with a road contract, a road commitment obligation of 27 billion Ghana cedis. Out of the 27 billion Ghana cedis, 21 billion was done in 3 years, 2019, 2020, 2021. And it was those time they were giving contracts to Wuntumi and Apalu when they were changing names from Puma to Puma under the watch of Fifi Buafo. And these are the new found apostles of good governance. My goodness, I think if we want to talk about the Ghanaian economy and the predicament we are going through now, people like Fifi Buafo add salt to our injury because they are the reasons why we found ourselves in this mess. The NDC government was saddled within the 4 years. Moro, listen to this statistics. In the next 4 years, the NDC government has been saddled with a debt servicing obligation of 150 billion domestically and $8.7 billion externally. And most of these debt obligations were as a result of the restructuring, where most of these debt obligations that were due to be honored by the Akufo-Addo government was restructured, was front-loaded to 2026, 2027, just to give them fiscal space and burden the income.
Ntebusiafo Fifi Buafo ne yeka no asem no Cocobod penyi na oye ne manager osanso ye spokesperson ema Cocobod NPP time. You see how NDC communicator no kasa no kware no. You see how he was very uncomfortable in his seat. And the Cocobod problem and the ekuafo how about musuni na sa nkrofo ya dia wo moye. But these are the same people and the ya mo kwan ya wo nam nremu preach etia Mahama say Mahama de omusika akwakoto jet amaninua. These are the same people. To make a tell say obi ba opa and obi sumao say kwahwehwe obi a woye nya atwumni na onam kwan so na okokohia NPP ni a san wachi na kokatre nipakro ne say nya atwumni no mehia no na o she blue and white o she atare a ya tro it is possible ewom na atare nanim no ye de baomia e na abom nya atwumni no nya atwumni no book near that screen is the friend of the Ghanaian investor. A book a better how to take opportunity to invest in Ghana. A better how to use a concept via a friend of compound interest. Esikafu uses our concept no they are building generational wealth. Book way a better how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. A better how to invest in equity mutual funds. How to invest in endowment funds. How to invest in a personal pension fund in Ghana. Book way a better how to even create an emergency fund e Ghana. Take advantage of it. Pe book ni binato. So who tie me? Now we broach you can still get the book because Ghana your own mind. Wobenya hard copy no ewo Amazon. Wo abrochi a, mo abrochi no mo de no. Go on Amazon and search for the book. Place an order, it will be shipped to you. There is a link in the comment box. Where I will share it with Facebook and YouTube. Click on the links and then you get the book. If you are watching on TikTok, the number on the book, call. The PDF for her, the tree video for her, the English video for her, 100 cedis per. On YouTube as well, there are icons on the screen. You can click on them and then get the digital versions of the book. Don't try to your comment box.